Hey, Viking fans, this is Keith Millard, and you are listening to the One Bar and Lupicus Show. Go Vikes!
All right, welcome back to the One Bar and Lupicus Show. I am One Bar, and it is that time. Training camp is just right around the corner, so it's time to start talking about some training camp battles, some of the more interesting ones. We're going to be going position by position over the next few weeks as far as what is cooking in those battles. Before we get into that, remember, subscribe to the channel, like the videos. Almost at 3,500 subscribers. They're that close, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see that number. So be sure to subscribe. Talking Vikings every day. In this episode, we're talking about the quarterback position. You're probably wondering what the hell is there to talk about. There is no quarterback battle. Well, there is. It's just the backup quarterback. And it's going to be a fun one to watch. Something about quarterback, especially when you got a rookie in the mix like Kellen Mond. I can't wait to watch this. Kirk Cousins, there's not much to talk about. Of course, he's a starter. People don't give him the love he deserves. He's a top 12 quarterback. People might absolutely hate that I just said that. People just do not like Kirk Cousins for some reason. He's a top 12 quarterback. Is he number 12? Yeah, he's probably about 12, but he's worth the money. Just this is his year, right? This is his year. Come on. All right. Enough of that. Backup quarterback. This is where the battle really consists of. We got Nate Stanley, we got Jake Browning, and we got brand new, shiny rookie quarterback Kellen Mond that we all know about. I'm sorry, Nate Stanley. He's not really in the discussion. His battle is to make the practice squad. There's no way in hell he's going to be the backup. Everybody knows it. His time in college, he showed some glimpses, and maybe he's a practice squad guy. I hope he is, but we're not talking about him in this situation. We're talking strictly Kellen Mond and Jake Browning. Jake Browning got some rave reviews at OTAs to the point where they're saying he is a front runner to be a backup. I put zero stock into that. Last year, they said BC Johnson was going to be the number 2 receiver when we had Justin Jefferson. So the fact that they're saying that doesn't matter. It's going to happen. It's going to be determined what they do on the field, what they do in training camp, in preseason. So as of now, I think it is just open, fair game. Jake Browning, 25 years old, been around for a couple of years. He has very little preseason experience. He's been in 2 games. I think he threw like 13 passes. I could be wrong. Browning, we know what Jake Browning is. That said, I am looking forward to seeing him if he actually did take a big leap and looked as good as people are saying in OTAs. Coming out of college, he was a winner at Washington, started a lot of games, had a couple shoulder injuries that did not help him. But the main thing, when you read anything about Jake Browning, he is a game manager. He's a game manager. He goes as far as the players around him will take him. He's not a guy that's going to come in and put the game on his shoulders and win it for you. But he is also a guy that could come in a pinch and win a game or two, barring the defense plays out of their mind and his receivers just do fantastic. And Dalvin Cook puts up 150 yards on the ground. So he's got backup quarterback written all over him, which is not a bad thing. He is a backup quarterback, and hopefully, whether it's with the Vikings, whoever it is, he sticks around and gets a chance to be a backup quarterback. But he's not looked at anything more than that. But we are talking about backup. Kellen Mond, 3rd-round pick. We know what we got in Kellen Mond. His floor, I think his floor is a very, very good backup quarterback. Obviously, we don't want that. We want him to possibly be the future of the Minnesota Vikings once Kirk Cousins does move on. But that's not a bad floor to have either. I mean, he was a 3rd-round pick. He's an athletic quarterback. We know that he is a guy that could come in and opposing defensive coordinators could be pulling their hair out a little bit. He's got a good arm. He's got some accuracy. Yes, he is a little inconsistent, but what rookie quarterback won't be inconsistent? That's what he can work on. That's why he's coming into a beautiful situation. The quarterback, the battle is gonna be very, very easily determined. If the Vikings are dead set on keeping 2 quarterbacks, this battle is over. Obviously, they would keep Kellen Mond, and Jake Browning would maybe go to the practice squad. They can't keep Jake Browning and put Kellen Mond on the practice squad, so that ain't going to happen. So if they're dead set on that, something they've done quite a bit over the last couple of years with Sean Mannion. They've kept 2 quarterbacks, saved that other spot for another defensive lineman, offensive lineman, whoever it may be. It might be over before it started. So we will see. If they keep Jake Browning, they're going to have to keep 3 quarterbacks on the roster. So it's going to come down to what they do on the field. If Jake Browning does come in and just eye-poppingly rip shit up, maybe he does get this spot and they think it's worth to hold on to 3 quarterbacks. Look what the Packers did last year. Jordan Love was their 3rd-string quarterback. So Kellen Mond isn't just going to be handed this spot, but it's going to be he's going to have to lose this spot is what I'm getting at. So when all is said and done, I think Kellen Mond will be the backup quarterback. I think he just gives that extra spark, even as a rookie, where if he gets chucked in the 2nd quarter of the game, he could come in and have a big old spark, whip that ball down the field, and just shake things up a little bit, where Jake Browning's going to come in and dink and dunk and hand that thing off to Dalvin Cook. That's my prediction, but this one will be a fun one to watch. Again, my apologies to Nate Stanley that I just kind of brushed him under the rug and put him on the practice squad, but we will see. Jake Browning is a fan favorite. I loved him at Washington, but it might be killing Mon time, and that's not a bad thing. So let me know down in the comments who you think will win this backup quarterback battle. And also, and I wish I had a beer in my hand, I'd drink it to Sean Mannion. Sean Mannion, I thought for sure he was coming back. Ain't happening. I hope he is doing very well. Remember, subscribe to the channel, like the videos. We'll be back tomorrow.